welcome to the Check-in Report. Let me hit my bell. Today's topic, Dr. Umar Johnson gets played like a fiddle by Sukihana. If you don't know, Dr. Umar Johnson, the #1 requested scholar, black scholar if you will, recently met up with Sukihana to talk about her presence on the internet and talk about, how she may be able to tone down the sexual promiscuity of her music and her image on YouTube and on videos and in her music. And she has played Dr. Umar Johnson like a fiddle. She pretty much did it for the clout. And she is now, let me put it on the screen real quick. Hold on. She is now being sexually exploited by the white man, by two Caucasian men with, here you got Sukihana and Sexy Red being sexually exploited by two white men right now. And we're going to play the video. Let's play the video real quick of Sukihana and Sexy Red being sexually exploited. Let's play it. This is these two bed wenches, if you will, being exploited by the white man. Let me turn that off because I don't want to play the music. But this is what's going on, After meeting with the #1 requested scholar, meeting with the #1 black person that is preaching, and we got to talk about it. Dr. Umar Johnson, he does a lot of simping for the sisters, man. He does a lot of simping. He's gone as far as to call out black men. He says black men, they date white women more than black women date white men. But here he's been simping for a long time. But here you have the same sister that you defended, the same sister that you went and met up with, where she showed up to the meeting looking like Fraggle Rock. She showed up to the meeting looking like this. Now keep in mind, she showed up to the meeting looking like this, but when she was with them white men, she had a booty all out, showing it, had the lace front in, had the nails done, the white man gripping all up on the booty. This is what black men have to deal with. This is what we're dealing with. The nonsense, the ratchetness. We gotta stop simping. Listen, if you find a black woman that wants to work with you, that is submissive, she wants to build with you, she's not out on Instagram, showing her butt crack and all this other nonsense that all these modern women are into, then you need to wife her. You need to settle down with her. But for these modern women, these modern black women that are promiscuous, that are, they don't care about who's gripping them up, who's exploiting them. It could be a white man, it could be an Arab man, as long as he's throwing money, as long as he's giving them attention. This is the type of black women that we need to stay clear of. And Dr. Umar Johnson, respectfully, he was used as a simp. You simped for Sukihana. You defended her. You defended the sister. And she made you look like a stone cold fool by letting those white men in that video exploit her while she exploited herself. It's in my opinion, I just feel like, listen, Dr. Umar Johnson, he does too much simping. Way too much simping for the sisters. And I understand as his demographic is probably more black women that have supported him in terms of his school, in terms of his lectures, in terms of his books. I'm sure that's his biggest demographic. It's more so women. So he has to cater to the women. He has to cater to the consciousness of the black women. He has to cater to them. But I think him befriending Sukihana, him, linking up with Sukihana was a bad look. Because really, she just used him for the clout. Let me link up with Dr. Umar Johnson, and let me get this, let me get this photo, let me get this whatever, see what he talking about. Let's take the flick, so let everybody know I linked up with you just for the clout. And next week I'll be linking up with a couple white boys, and he'll be gripping me up in the air, smacking me on my booty, and exploiting me. That's essentially what happened, Dr. Umar. And you got played like a fiddle. You preaching all this about black marriage, black love, and black this and black that, and the strength of the black marriage, and here you have a black woman who exploited you, used you for clout, and then she got on camera and allowed two white men to exploit her and sexually exploit her on camera. I mean, stop simping, ladies and gentlemen. Stop the simping in the consciousness community. Stop the simping in the black empowerment sector. Stop it. Stop simping. Now listen, I'm gonna say it again. If you got a black sister that wants to work with you, if you got a black sister that's a good woman, that she ain't on Instagram showing all her body parts, that she wants to build, you find a good sister, wife her up, cuff her up. I'm a proponent of that. I commend that. I respect that. But when it comes to these women like Sukihana, Sexy Red, Glorilla, these women that are promiscuous, these women that preach nothing but sleeping around, sexual immorality, debauchery, ratchetness, this is not the standard for black women. So Dr. Umar Johnson, he made a very bad error in befriending this woman, because this is what they're pushing. The industry, the higher ups, the companies, the record labels, they're pushing this image of Glorilla, Cardi B, Sukihana, Sexy Red, this sexual immoral black woman that's ratchet, that will sleep with anything as long as it throws money at them. That's what they're pushing. So for you to, befriend this woman, Dr. Umar should be berating her. He should be going in on her. And listen, I'm not saying he shouldn't go in on the male rappers. Go in on the male rappers too. But understand the narrative, Dr. Umar Johnson. You got used. This woman is an agent. She's an agent. Sukihana is an agent. She's pushing the sexual immorality of black women. She's pushing that narrative. She's pushing that onto our young girls, onto our young daughters. This is what she's pushing. And she used Dr. Umar Johnson. And those are my thoughts. This is the check-in report. Let me know what you guys think of this story. Was Dr. Umar Johnson used by Sukihana for the clout? Let me know what you guys think. This is the check-in report. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Toodles. I'm out of here, y'all.